When I was a kid, my parents, my dad was a pastor, and I, for some reason, was always bent to be a cowboy. And my parents did not understand that at all. And I always wanted to be a cowboy. And when God called me to the ministry, I fought that, and I really wasn't sure about how that was going to work. And I fought through the decision of surrendering to the ministry. And so whenever God took those things and He put them all together to create for us the ministry He has called us to now, I can look back and see the way things fell into place in our life. When I was about 8 years old, I was taken under the wing of an older fellow that was a deacon and a banker and rancher in our community and in our church. He was like a second father to me, and he helped raise me. I don't know about the old African proverb of it takes a village to raise a child, but it took more than one set of parents to raise me, that's for sure. And so God put me in that position to learn what I needed to learn about ranching and horses and cows and the things that I had to learn to be able to do what I love doing. And it was amazing to grow up in that environment. And yet, at the same time, God was calling me to the ministry, and I didn't understand how I could do both. And so I went into the ministry, and I began to learn what it took to minister to people and to preach the gospel of Jesus and to sing and to play instruments that I could sing and praise Him with. All to find out that He was taking each step and He was planning everything to come to a certain point. I say that to tell you that God says He has a plan for you. You say, well, how can He have a plan for me? I'm just a little old speck in this vast, huge creation that He has. But know this, that God has a plan for every single one of you. As great as His majesty is, as big as He is to all of us, He has a purpose for each of our lives. And God made the plan, and that plan was always Jesus.